Louis C says, need some arrangement, or if you think it's good enough to make something new from the stems or change the sounds. So you give me full reign to like fix this. Okay. All right. All right, here we go. I like how he was already there. Now, Trill, I will say, if you don't submit in the next 30 minutes, it will then be forfeited to someone else, a part of the Discord and the Twitch stream. So I will mention that. So if you got something, drop it in this chat. Okay? And I'm going to try and do things where I'm like actively interacting with you guys through voice. Because like I think it's really cool to talk to y'all. I'm not going to cap. All right. But we're only doing one. I'm not doing multiples, Louis. I'm not doing multiple. I'm only doing one. I'm not doing multiple. I'm only doing one. I'm only one guy. But yeah, let's see here. So he dropped this one called Fall Down. I'm actually going to save this track specifically as one. So we are fixing the beat of Louis C today. So let's see here. Let me save this. I'm going to save this thing here. I'm going to save it in November. We're on beat 644, and we're naming it Fix My Beat Louis C. And I saw it was 84 BPM. So here we go. I'm very, very curious to see what this is. Versace. All right. So we're going to go to here. I'm going to go to the Ableton project here. And we're going to open this up. New folder. Show and Finder. Let's paste item. Now that new folder is going to be for when I send you the stems back. So if you end up messing with anything, you just let me know. So we're opening it. But I love taking looks at different sessions and different songs just to see what kind of thing could be different with it. Because I don't believe in the concept of that they're like beats being bad. I feel like there are ideas that aren't like flesh in the way we're hearing it, and it just takes like a little bit of grit and adjustment to understand what exactly it is we want to do. So let's peep game on what's going on here with Louis C. Let me add this here. I'm going to put this here. Load it up. Yeah. There we go. All right. So let's go ahead and unwarp all this. There we go. All right. So this is the entire beat. Let's take a listen to this and see what's going on here. Like I said, let me make sure I get the BPM right. 84. Yeah. This is a smooth vibe, I'm not gonna lie. This is really good. Sounds like a finished beat to me. It's cool. I could like enhance it, but there ain't really much I could do. You know what I'm saying? You already got a solid concept. You know what it feels like? I have a purpose. I'm more than enough. Hey. Yeah, definitely some arrangement. All right. Let's go and turn all this back on. All right, so I'm gonna hit save, and we're gonna do something very similar here too. So let me go ahead and do this real quick. Hey Siri, Set a timer for 30 minutes. All right. So it just really needs arrangement. So that's what we're going to focus on. We're just going to purely focus on arrangement. And the cool thing about the ideas that I typically have, a lot of my ideas come from hearing different things periodically as a track is going on. So I'm going to sit and organize this real quick. So how I like to just typically organize sessions whenever I get stuff like this, I like to just organize to like the most simplest of simples. So we're going to simply loop this. I'm going to basically grab this. I'm extend it out these tracks. You guys don't see the tracks, but I'm gonna specifically just play this, and I'm gonna just start labeling stuff. I'm just gonna start removing this so I can know what's what. This is a good vibe though. I want to ask, what inspired you to create this, Louis? What inspired you to create this song? What would you say like you were thinking of to create this? Because I want to be able to understand where your mind was so I can tap into where it was, you know what I'm saying? All right, so there's a ride. Reality showcasing room home on YouTube type beat. You know what? This feels like a rich home track. It feels like I would see a rich home to this. It's like Chef Kiss. Let me see here. So I see you got Memo piano in here too. This is really good. So I'm just gonna organize. I like that little dropout. I might add a couple things to this. I hear a couple things. Yeah, Foley. There's three different claps. I love the layers you got here. So there's a drum group. I might nix that drum group because I do have an idea for it. Yeah, each clap has like its own thing. So chimes. Needs a change up, that's it. Yeah, it just needs a little slight change up, and I'm hearing where I could possibly do it at. Let me go and get rid of this. Yeah, there's no need for this one right here. All right, so let me go ahead and show you how I organize my drums. So the drums, I'm gonna just leave the drums. Let's go ahead and just mix this. I'm gonna show you something real quick. Do you play keys? Yeah, this is all Louis. This is all Louis. So let me go ahead and just do something real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and put all the drum stuff right next to each other. And I'll show you guys what that looks like. So let me go ahead and put these claps like right over here. There we go. Clap, clap. Let's put all the claps like, and then just the drum stuff at the very top. Okay. Put it at the very top. And then put our bass line like right underneath the drums. So there we go. There we go. So now I could just go and organize off of that. So let's see here. I'm gonna purposely like group these. Let's group. All right, so let's open this up. So every single part is very important here. So Let's just take the drums out for a second. Just to hear what it sounds like. And also had a ride too. Let's put the ride there too. And I like the ride that you used. That was from the sound pack. That's good. Good choice. There you go. My joint keeps on wigging on me. All right. Okay, so you see the Foley? Let's not even keep that melody group there. Let's keep the percussion. Let's kind of boost everything. I like this. This is really cool. This is how you should start it off. Matter of fact, yeah. This is how you should start it off. But this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make sure we get this thing here, KFX, put it on the drums. There we go. And this is all I'm gonna do. Here us in the back now. Yeah, so this is how you gotta start off the track. I'm sorry. This is how you gotta start off. So this is how I typically arrange. I'll take it just a loop at a time. Yeah, everything was pretty much combined, so I just kind of separated it. That's why I muted it. So let's just move this down here. Yeah, give it a little filter. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little sweet magic. This progressively and this progressively need to move. So we're gonna specifically tune in on these bad boys here with the KFX. So never goes wrong. You can't go wrong with a filter because it takes frequencies away. It allows you to kind of experience it, you know what I'm saying? All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. Let's make sure I start off like this, but we're gonna create a sweeping motion. We're not gonna have like a good old like direct, and this is gonna do the same thing too. And this is what I'm gonna do. Clap. We're gonna stop it right there. Everything is supposed to stop right there. Everything stops. That clap is like kind of like a snap. It's a snap back into position. Mind you, I'm not doing any mixing right now. This is purely just arrangement. How do you sweep the automation like that in Ableton? I'll show you exactly how. So there is a function, and I'll actually zoom into it so you guys can see it. So see this bad boy here? There's a little function in Ableton called the automation activator. This allows you to be able to click on here, and when you click it, you can activate all the automation that's happening in your session. So that button does this. And so you can specifically click a part of your parameters. Like let's say I want to get the filter right here, right? I want to get like the high and low filter. I click this, and when you zoom out, and you press that little automation bar, that low filter is popped up right here. And you could be able to like keep it in one spot. So it allows you to be able to like, you know, toggle your automation purposely. I do know there's like controls to activate that. And I know there are people who know that way, way better. But you know what I'm saying? Let's see here. So I'll just play this. Let's take the bass line out. So check this out. And as well, when it comes to space and stems, this is also something I like to do. Get rid of the space. Get rid of the space. And because you can't hear the ride, we're just gonna get rid of that. That way you could see what's going on. That way y'all can see what's going on. I'm trying to just make sure y'all see, like, there's a perk loop here. Of course, that's not necessary. The trump is there. And we're gonna boost everything. So everything is about to get a little bit of gain boost. Just something slight. And this ain't even me mixing. I just gotta. And that Foley is hard, so we gotta keep that. That's gotta feel like you're there. Yeah. Right there. That's it. Don't even put the kick there. Now this ain't even with any like crazy stuff going on. Let me actually take the guitar out. Let me take the guitar out. Let me see here. Let me take that guitar out. Let me see what that would sound like, because I'm kind of curious. I kind of want to keep that pattern though. Boom, boom. Let's try that. Let's try that. So boom. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, what if I do ba ba bum? So I gotta do 3 hits. So dun 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 dun. 3rd hit. Got to. Now this is what I'm gonna give y'all just as some game. This is why I also made the KFX rack. So I'm gonna just do this real quick. We're gonna dial these drums up just a little bit. So I'm gonna tell you how to take drums like this and turn them into this. So watch this. I'm gonna just loop this. I'm gonna just turn this off real quick. Everything else is about to get muted real quick. Now the one thing I love about like messing with drums that don't have like anything on them, you can kind of like imagine, like think about like imagining what kind of reference we want for these kind of drums. Of course, everything is kind of like it's very dynamically based, but there isn't like a high, there isn't a low. It's just kind of like straight. So how can I turn these drums into something that flows like that? So currently what we got here is the KFX rack. So I'm gonna just kind of do this off of instinct, okay? So kick, of course, is kicking. You got a lot of low end, but you know, there's no wrong with a little saturation. Okay, so let's give it a little more. Let's get a little saturate. I like that. Let's hear it real quick. It's layering together, and you have to layer right. Yeah, the highs right. I like that there is a going on. So I'm gonna hit a little chorus with that. So it could be a little more. Let's saturate everything. Saturate everything. That's literally the secret. Saturate everything. Not me giving y'all a little brief mixing lesson as I like work on this. Take a little low on out. Let's do the saturation on this. Let's put the reverb on this. And one thing I love about this, saturation compression over and over again. Yeah. I just boosted the hi-hats though. That's all I did. And actually here's something cool I could do. Let's do doesn't get out of phase. It really depends on what you want, you know. Specifically, I'm more of a like, I dial from like middle and work my way out, you know. I work my way out from like by creating depth in those small things. So like, let's say for instance, I want to get one of these claps to do something cool. And I'm actually going to do something interesting. Let's take this here. Let's try something. Make it mono. Give it a little texture. But I'm going to do something fascinating. I'm going to make sure I take one of these joints. One of the hi-hats. Let's make it. Let's put it over to the left. But I want to make this second hi-hat sound like something really, really cool. So let's go straight to the right. It's just space. It's all about space. Because of course things cancel out, but like what it really depends on is how you utilize your depth. Of course, frequencies are going to cancel out, but it's about how you use it. It's all about creating that space. Giving each sound giving a little personality to everything. Even the ride, I want the ride to give it a little. Let's give it a little more reverb. Let's go crazy. Let's really boost that though. I'm fixing 2 beats today. And the second one I'm fixing is gonna be Trillis. He was another one that won the Raffle earlier. So now we work our way down. So I'm gonna give y'all a little brief ting about like frequencies and stuff. So when it comes down to individual drum elements that can survive chorus just fine. You don't have to 100% wet the effect at all. It's all about a little touch. I love textures. I love creating textures. I do it to all my cymbals. So watch this. We're gonna saturate the bass, well, crank it a little bit. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to EQ8. Now there is one frequency that I could really like notch here. Specifically, I'm gonna use my ears. Let me turn off the spectrum. I'm gonna show y'all here. Let me just use my ears. So I'm gonna zoom in here. This is something I wish they would have told me back in school when it comes to mixing. So mixing is really just about balance. And if you ever find yourself using EQs, trust your ears, bro. Trust your ears. Specifically, what I'm hearing right now with this bass is the fact that I can hear it. But I'm hearing some mid. Like it sounds like it's being cupped right here. You hear a little. So let's see here. Let me try some real quick. You hear this? I'm hearing that. That's really loud. So really, when something's too loud, what do? Turn it down. Saturate that. Yep. I want to get that.
Welcome to the club.
Let me get that little. Yeah. I want to get that little fret. This is me just kind of like seeing what works. So there we go. And I just turn it down a little bit. Yeah, now with the Rhodes. Ooh. What if I do like a delay with this? Treat this like whirly with like something fascinating on it. Ooh. Let me hit the bass real quick, go back to and compress a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Open up compressor a little bit. I got the glue compressor on this one though. Mind you, I haven't even added saturation to the drums, so let's go back to the drums. See how that little thing just kind of like, this is without knock plugging, by the way. You already got the frequencies, Louis. You already got all the frequencies, bro. Let's go open up his guitar a little bit. So everything is pretty much there. I just got to make it arranged. So let's go back to the beginning. Actually, turn this off. That was actually my bad. KFS. Yes, it's a channel rack. All right. Guitar out the way. Wait a minute, what I'm gonna do is this. Hold on. I'm gonna move this over. Take this out. Ooh, we're gonna take that out. We're gonna drop that out. Drop that out. Yeah. Yeah, there isn't much, but like you just little nudges. This is typically how I mix, by the way. So Mfaka said specifically might sound even better with a slightly punchy snare layer. Let's try that. I'm open to trying that. I'm open to trying that. And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna specifically loop. We're gonna do that specifically for the rest of the track. So that dropout is gonna happen every time. But I'm gonna show y'all something cool you could do with your arrangement so you can kind of give more out of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So let's go back to the drums. I got this here. Let's delete this here. So we're just gonna do this, and drag it right here. We're gonna put the filtered one back over here because I like whatever the filter was doing. Because let's end it the way we started it. You know what I'm saying? So, there we go. So let's go ahead and go back to it real quick. Let's just get a little snare on this. Let me go to 9.1, get a snare. What's actually interesting is this. I could do it either way. We could add a new sound or take what we currently got and give it a little bit of grit. You know what I'm saying? We could do either or, because this thing is a combination of different sounds. It's a combination of different sounds. So let's see something. So I got something. So we can envelope this bad boy. Watch this. So let's just strip some stuff away to like really dial these drums in. Let's go to drum DS shaper. Here we go. All right, so one of the things I love doing, let me just boost this, by the way, because this is a classic clap. Don't add pineapple to the pizza. Yeah, this is not. So peep this. Because I have saturator already on it, we're going to specifically use one for this. We're going to use something specifically like this. So we're going to hit hard curve. I'm going to hit hard curve and see what this sounds like. Ooh, that like made it a little bit more harder. Ooh, that. That crunch. That crunch though. Okay, so I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna burst your bubble real quick. The reason the clap sounds like D'Angelo Devil's Pie is because this is specifically the snare from Chicken Grease. You can look this up. This is the Chicken Grease snare. This is the Chicken Grease snare. This is also Mac Ayers Easy. It's a very, very, yeah, give it a little hard curve. Give it a little, I could, or, yeah. Yeah, get Ableton L11 for the KFX, but it's going to make your Ableton ventures much easier. So now that we got the drums out of the way, and you know what? Because we got the DS shaper on this, I could actually drop this on the group. Watch this. Here we go. Let's just keep the mojo. So I could either add some attack or take away. Yeah, there we go. Now without it, it's lower a little bit. Now everything else is back on. Yeah, just a little sprinkles, bro. You don't really, because this beat is already good. It's like, I ain't gonna do a whole bunch of stuff to you, because the thing, it'll be defeating the purpose. I'll be taken away from what you're doing. All I'm gonna do is just enhance it. Mind you, this is without the guitar. Ooh, wait a minute. Let me put this right here. Wait. Put the guitar back in there. Take out the bass here, take out the hi-hat. Take out this right here. Yeah, give that a little sprinkle too. I'm gonna do something interesting with your guitar. Hold on. Deactivate rather than deleting. The reason why I deactivate is because of this. Whenever I deactivate, I can always go back. But here's the thing, when you delete it, it's gone. Appreciate the subscription, Cyrus. Yeah, why would I want to add to what is already done? It's already finished. I could literally like duplicate this, and this is pretty much the only thing I can add. This is pretty much the only thing I could potentially add. This is literally it, but this is just more so for texture. I'm gonna just add this. Let's just add a guitar, a thing just to kind of like do a little shine. Whoa! Appreciate you. Yeah, to see what I mean? You can literally go back. That's why I go back and just deactivate. But if I want to delete it, I can. But this is only if I want to go back and use it. Whoa! appreciate you, man. Cyrus is gifting. He's gifting, man. Now watch this. Let's ease back on that chorus. And let's actually make this bass a little thicker. I'm gonna give you one more thing. I'm gonna give you a little I'm gonna give you a little tidbit piece of advice. If you ever want to like octave your bass, just give it a little shum, a little slight little something. Watch this. Now watch this. Specifically with this one, remember that EQ I did to the bass? Watch this. I'm gonna zoom into these. That way y'all can see this. That way y'all can see what's going on here. So. See what I mean? He gave it a little, just gave it a little something. But you don't have to do it through the whole thing. Now watch this. I'm gonna do something cool. Watch this. I'm gonna just do this. Watch this. We just gonna. Let me turn this off. Let's just turn this off. Watch this. Put a chorus on the octave. Watch this. Right here. Watch this. And make sure you cut everything else off. Cut this off. Let's actually cut that bass line off too. So this is just me messing with the mutes and stuff, but everything is there. And actually let's do the same thing with this one. Let's put it in a high octave right now and just take off the... And actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something fascinating. We just gonna keep this right here. It deletes my audio tracks. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna give y'all a little secret. This is literally it. This is the last thing I'm gonna do, and this will be it for you, Louis C. I hope you enjoyed this. This is just me kind of like just giving you guys some game with fixing it. Yeah, this is the whole track. I actually have to keep that. Well, let's do that. I'm gonna do that for this track. Might as well. Yeah. Shout out to Louis C for the one time. Yeah. I gotta breathe on it just one time. There we go. I just had to do that. Breathe on them. Just a little slight breath. It's just a little slight thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it. That's I hope you enjoyed that. We just gonna make sure we like, kind of like, give it a little offset. And the funny thing is, you can just go back over here. That's just gonna be a thing. like the beat originally just. So that's how you would fix a beat. That's how I would fix a beat. Clip delay. How much to breathe on a track? That's actually a good question. I gotta consult with my manager first. Let that roll out just real bit. Wait a minute. Let me take the quick chords. See, that's a whole track. That's a whole track. And you can do as you want with it, but you get the idea. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, there we go, Louis C. Hope you enjoyed that one. I hope that did some stuff for you. I'm actually gonna delete some stuff off this session now so I can create another one and we could just vibe out on making some cool beats tonight. You know what I'm saying? So these are the drums. And I'm gonna basically just send what I sent back to you. So this was the original beat, guys. This is the original track here. This is the original one. Yeah, shout out to Louis C. This beat was already great. Just, a little slight enhance. That's how I would approach it. You know what I'm saying? So this is what you got. One more thing. Let me hear this on speakers real quick. Never forget to hear your music on speakers. On the speakers real quick. But yeah. How come it's so much louder? I need that. So the secret is saturation. It's saturation and just pulling up your gain. I'm gonna make a breath pack. Don't worry. Clap snare hitting a little too loud. What is it? It really is just this shaper. It's really quiet. It's really, really quiet. Yeah, when you turn up the harmonic spectrum, it just kind of, but other than that, it's good. That's literally the secret, And really, it's just, mixing is literally about knowing enough of the rule to be able to nudge it. Like, literally, Dr. Dre was really, really good at basically clipping his drums to the point where they were about to hit red, and they didn't. It's because he had really good saturation. So let me go ahead and save this. I'm gonna bounce this whole thing out. So shout out to Louis C for the one time. I'm about to go ahead and bounce this out to the new folder. Fix this, fix my beats, fix my beat _ Louis C. There we go. And I'm gonna just bounce out what we got. Yep. Yeah, basically just go crazy. Like boost it, bro. Literally boost it. I'll tell you what I would do. Set your drive amount on the saturator on Ableton or whatever drive you're using for saturation, and just specifically crank it to 6 dB. Crank it to 6 dB specifically. All right. Delete this track. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Well, let's do one more. Let's do one more, and we're done with for the sample. Not sample, but the fix my beat joints today. Just do one more. So Trillis is another one. So let's go ahead and export this.